I mean, overall, when we shipped Battlefield 3, we stepped back and looked at kind of what would Battlefield 4 be for us. And we had multiple things we wanted to do in multiplayer. But for single player, I mean, overall we're happy, really happy with that game, and especially how it's been received by the audience. When it comes to single player, we learned a lot, but the key thing that we felt we missed out on was to deliver on the true Battlefield experience. And that is why we are two main focuses, where one is to introduce kind of these gameplay elements that Battlefield has been known for. So we definitely don't have the intent to do GTA or free roaming world, Skyrim, or, you know, we still have the intent of telling a story, but within the universe of Battlefield, so to say, and with the things that you come to expect from a Battlefield game. That has been our motto, and then what parallels people draw with other games is more up to them. Our focus is really to deliver something that we to ourselves can feel that this is Battlefield. And that's why many people are disappointed that we don't talk multiplayer, and why. But for us, this event is very much for the audience to see how we want to take our single player further, and also for ourselves to prove to ourselves where we want to go with our single player. And by doing that, we're adding all the elements that we want in there, both in order to relay a story that is more relatable, more connection to the actors in game, as well as to open up for more freedom in gameplay. The big thing for us is, I've been part of Battlefield since the first prototype, which is 14 years ago next month, and for a long time we built the engine and the game at the same time, which is tough, since usually you have only time to build the engine, not tools, and your creativity suffers. But from Battlefield 3 we started the Frostbite department, who now is a dedicated team who work with the other studios within EA as well as with us, and I guess we are close to them, so we have benefit of being able to keep on pushing the boundaries. So for us, what it means nowadays is that with greatly improved tool chain, you know, it's almost like a painter who doesn't have to worry about whether he will get paint out of the tube when he's to paint. He shouldn't have to worry about it. He should know his tools and worry about the creative part. And that is where I feel that we are coming now, that we breached this obstacle of how do we handle engine and building, being creative. And it's also, I think I'm not sure how apparent it is, but previously many times it's been, when we talk about the tech, it can sometimes feel like it's tech for the sake of tech. But this time around it's very much driven by what we want to focus on within the game. So a lot of the work being done could actually, for certain, if we succeed with our ambition with animations, you will stop looking at animations since they will feel natural. So we pay a lot to make something that you won't notice, hopefully, since then we've done our job and it just feels natural. I mean, I'm extremely proud of being part of DICE and the Frostbite engine. It's, I guess we always been tech driven, and sometimes, or always, we aim for the stars and beyond. So I think with that ambition, and now with more games using it as well, we have kind of increased the speed of evolution within the engine as well. Previously it was mainly the Battlefield game that was pushing it forward, but now with multiple titles we rapidly see iterations and improvements to this engine, and that's also where the tools chain gets greatly improved. Since previously we could survive with a decent tool chain, but now when you have people from all around EA getting their hands on it, they demand good tools so they can work. And that's why we quickly see great improvements within the engine. So for me, I'm really happy, since that means that for me as a creative director, I can now more focus on the experience rather than do we have the tools to build it.